official, let me get the paper. The official time that I called my brother that evening for the first time after the incident was 11:22 p.m. 11:22. So I don't know how many minutes it took me after I heard the gunshots to run in the basement, get myself together, and then call my brother. Let's just allot 4 minutes for that, if that much. So anywhere between 11:15 and 11:22 is when the shots were fired. And we were released from Planet Hollywood at 2:58 a.m. So shots were fired. I called my brother at 11:22 p.m. Vegas time, and I was leaving Planet Hollywood at 2:58 a.m. is when I text messaged my brother and told him that I was on my way back to the room. So I was going to just show you all the phone logs and this and that, but at this point I'm not going there anymore. So that's that, and that's the official time. Now, basically, I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I think that personal truth is very important. And I think that at this point, there's enough information out here for people to logically and methodically sift through it and get down to the bottom of what happened that evening. My only point was to lend my voice to the fact that things happened on the other end of the strip that are not being reported by mainstream media and had nothing to do with Mandalay Bay. I mean, I'm sure they had something to do with it, but they were two separate events, or actually many separate events. The time now of 11:22 means that the testimony of the woman from the Bellagio and mine are around the same time. But the official timeline from the Las Vegas Police Department is back in the early 10 o'clocks, okay? So, I don't know. I don't know, but those are separate instances. Now, as far as people saying, did I see anyone shooting? Did I see anyone being shot, dying, anything? No. I never saw that, and I never said that I did. I told you where I was, which was inside the casino, and I told you where I heard the gunshots, which was somewhere out beyond that door on the strip. Okay? I don't know if it was a physical gunman. I never saw a gunman. I don't know if it was a loudspeaker or some recording. I don't believe so, but I can't testify to that fact one way or another because physically I did not see anything. The only thing that I heard was gunshots, and then I ran, and that was it. So I believe that those points, however, are sort of irrelevant because there are some pertinent questions that need to be answered no matter what occurred. The questions that I personally have are this: why do that, whether it was shooting or whether it was recording or whatever, and who did it? That's it. Who did it, and why was it done? Very simple. Every other small detail about this and that and the whatever, the fact remains that it was done. So we need to come to a consensus about who did it and why it was done. At least that's as simple as I'm looking at it. Now, I said I was going to give my theories and my, thoughts about what I believe happened. But I'm reconsidering that because the further I went down the rabbit hole, the further I started to realize that that's not for me to do. I'm not an investigative journalist. I'm just another American citizen, and I just honestly want to know what I got caught in the middle of. But I believe that what I got caught in the middle of is bigger than this small fish in that large pond with those sharks swimming in the water. So the information at this point, I believe, is out here for everyone. And for people to know that we are being lied to, and people to know that the mainstream media is assisting in that lie for whatever reason. And above all, that there are people in our country who are willing to do things for their own selfish reasons, and they do not care who they hurt in the process. I think that's the main thing that all of us should know and realize by now. I'm sure that most of us already know this, but this is yet another example of that. But the scale of the damage is getting larger, okay, and more detrimental to people, because others are choosing to do certain things in this country, and regular people don't matter at all. Don't matter at all. I mean, I believe that people were killed that evening. I know people were hurt, but whomever did this and whomever is assisting after the fact in covering up who did this don't care. Don't care, not one bit, about the average person. Just trying to go and enjoy themselves. And that's that. So what I'm going to do, I may or may not in time, because I'm not going to stop my personal quest to find out exactly what happened. And I might put up some videos in the future about some of the things that I found. But as far as me taking it all the way to the wall, that's not what I'm here to do. And I honestly don't even have that much time or opportunity to do it. I do have to focus on, you know, healing and moving past this personally, and this is assisting me in one way, but in another way it could end up being detrimental to me. So I have to find that balance, and I have to find my peace and my tranquility. But I do believe that my moral obligation in telling what I told has been met. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the comments on the other video, and as far as moderation, so you can still comment, but I'm going to be moderating all that. I can't tell you how often I'll do it. I will post again under this video links to all of the proof that has come forward since I posted the video, or that I've been privy to. You all may have been privy to it before, about the visual video of the chaos inside of Planet Hollywood, inside of Caesar's Palace, inside of the Bellagio, inside of the Aria, and all of those places. I'm going to post that again under this video, so no matter if one or the other gets deleted, that information will still be there. But just know that if your comment doesn't show up immediately, it's not because it won't. It's just because I haven't gotten to it yet. Because, again, I like to try to keep things respectful. And I don't have to have you agree with me. But I believe in healthy debate. And if you're just here for argumentation or whatever, and it's not contributing to the conversation, then I don't find any need for it, personally. I'm sure that there are other places where you can post that, but I just don't feel like this is the place for you, if that's the case, honestly. Sorry. But overall, again, I appreciate everyone who showed me love and support in the situation. And that's about it. That's all I have to say. So with that, peace out, and love yourself and love somebody else.